You guys ready for day 132? Let's go!
What's up, guys? I am Michael Mack. This is Leo the Hiking Guy. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this new hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you're enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful.
Good morning. It's day 132. And we are heading up out of the Imp campsite / shelter and heading to trail. Our goal today would be somewhere around 19 miles and just kind of see how far we can get. Yesterday I think I bit off a little bit more than I could chew and thought I could get 19 miles, and we wound up with 13 miles. It ended the day around 6 o'clock. So 19 miles would have been a bit much for that type of terrain. Almost everybody I know slack packs to that section. So that means they left their backpack at the hostel and they walked it fast because they wasn't carrying hardly anything. Well, we carried 4 days worth of food out of the hostel, and it took us all day long to get the 13 miles. But it was good to see a few other people show up that kind of were in the same boat, only got the 13 miles, and they actually showed up later than I did. But we're on trail. It's just before 7 o'clock. I slept in just a little bit this morning. I wanted some extra rest and recovery, and to see if I can get my body to work better today than I felt like it was working yesterday. So the goal last night was to get into bed early, which I did, and to get up a little bit late, which I did. So got some good rest. So hopefully today will be a great day. We are exiting the Whites today. We have Mount Moriah left. Mount Mariah Carey. Now, it's not named after her, but that's all we got left. And we'll be officially out of the White Mountains. And that's a huge accomplishment, completing the White Mountains. They're the most difficult mountain range in the Appalachian Mountains. So me and Leo did it. We worked together as a team. We had some rough moments. We had some beautiful moments, but we did it. So, well, we haven't done it yet, but we're gonna have it done here soon. All right, we'll get this day started. Let's roll. Man, today would be a day to be on top of Mount Washington. It's right over there, and look how clear it is. You can see the buildings and everything up there. So that's the presidential range there that just follows this ridge line down and over. So Very cool. This is what we came off of yesterday. So there's the Carters, right? And then the Wildcats are over there. So yeah, beautiful. Alright guys, we are making our way down from Mount Moriah. So we are putting the whites behind us. We got this descent to do obviously, but no more climbing white mountains. Man, it's surreal to think that I completed that part of it, and as tough as it was, I think it was still my favorite. You guys love, I know, a challenge. I mean, words are hard. You guys know that I love a challenge, and the White Mountains have so far been the most challenging part of this trip. So I enjoy that type of challenge. I didn't like slowing down. I didn't like not getting 20 miles. I didn't like those things, but that's just a part of the journey, is getting out here and figuring things out and making adjustments and just figuring out how to, get through this day, so, but yeah, so we're all done. White Mountains are complete. So we're gonna continue this descent here, and we're getting close to Maine, y'all. We're getting real close to Maine. Get emotional if I start thinking about it. It's got about 3 weeks left, guys. 3 weeks left, and you guys are gonna miss hanging out with me every day. I know that, but I got things coming. I do have things coming, so I want you guys to understand that we are going to continue doing the weekly videos that I was doing prior to stepping out on the trail, and I'm definitely going to take you along with all the adventures that me and Leo continue to do. The adventures with my wife, the adventures with my kids, all those type of things. We're going to continue that stuff. So you won't miss us too bad, because we'll be around. We are not going to ghost the channel after hiking the AT. All right. I'm going to keep on pushing, guys. All right, we have made it to the Rattle River Shelter. This marks our 300 miles left point. So we only have 300 miles left right here as I stand. So as soon as I start walking back down the trail, we are going to go below into the 200s. That is amazing, guys. That's amazing. We continue to have a beautiful day here, and we're going to continue to knock down these miles. It's finally nice to have like a little bit of a trail where I can get a stride going and actually feel like I'm pacing a little bit better. So we'll see how far we get today. But 300 miles left, guys. 300 miles left. We'll see where we're at the end of the day. guys, we are making really good time today. I mean, it is so good to be out of the white. I mean, not good to be out of the whites. I loved the whites. However, I just couldn't make any mileage in the whites, and it feels like I'm back to making miles again. So we're 11 something miles into the day. It's like 1:30ish. So I'm definitely back on track to being able to move at a good pace. We are going to hit some 3,000 footers today, climbs and stuff like that, but not a big deal after you've been climbing 4,000 footers, 2 and 3 of them a day for days at a time. So yeah, I just feel like I'm back to the regular part of the trail. So the goal was around 19 miles today, but we're going to see. We're going to see what we can do. If we can get more than that, we may get more than that. I don't know. I might surprise you. So it's a little hotter down here, I'll tell you that. Now that we've come down and we're not in the alpine zones and stuff anymore, man, it's a little warm today. But we're doing good. I gotta stop and have lunch here soon. Still haven't eaten yet. I fed Leo a little while ago on a break, but I didn't eat. So I need to stop and fuel myself so that I can make this second half of the day push and see how far we can actually get. I tell you what, that rest did me good. Taking that extra time, not only getting an extra hour's sleep this morning, but going to bed a little bit earlier than I normally do, I think really helped. Didn't help the knees, but it is what it is. Guys, I will limp my way up Katahdin at this point, dragging a leg behind me if I got to. But we're gonna keep on pushing. We're almost done with this state, and then there's only one left. It's Maine. All right, here we go. All right, guys, we have a new flower. It's been a while since I've been able to film flowers because I haven't been seeing very much. But here at the summit of these mountains in northern New Hampshire, I'm getting these pink ones. So somebody let me know what these flowers are down below. I have all the smart viewers in the world, so you guys will definitely know what it is. So holler at me, let me know what these flowers are. They're beautiful. Well, I just slid down that thing like it was a slide at a water park on my butt. Probably got some raspberries or something on my butt right now, but I'm not hurt. But my goodness, that was ridiculous. I was starting to make some really good miles, and I go sliding down a wet rock. All right, back to hiking. That's moose poop. Looking for a moose again. Alright guys, the moose doesn't seem to be at the highest elevation. It seems to be that they like to hang around in the, I don't know, between 2,000 and 3,000 feet of elevation is normally where I'm finding a lot of their poop. So I'm hoping that we get us a moose before we get to Maine. Or maybe a moose in Maine. I don't care where we see him, as long as we get to see one. That would be really cool. Really cool. So one last big, like, check off the list item is seeing a moose in the wild. All right, still moving, still making good time. I think we're going to be able to push more than 19 miles a day. We're going to see where we're at the end of the day. I did go sliding down on my butt a little while ago, but that was kind of my fault. I just took for granted how steep and slippery that was, and I tried to just walk down it like I do one of the dry ones, trusting in the grips of my shoes, which are fantastic. I mean, these shoes are still pretty new and have some of the best grip of any shoes I've ever had, but when it's slick snot mud like that, doesn't matter how good your grip is, you'll go sliding right down it that easy. that easy. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad of a fall. All right, I'm back in some muddy situations now. So, all right, we'll keep pushing miles. Alright guys, we are about 1 mile from the original plan of the day, which was the shelter here by the pond. But I don't know, we're running into a lot of bogs and it's slowing us down, so I don't know if we're going to get past that or not. So we're pushing still. Rock hopping, tree hopping, but this is what we're looking at. Stop, nothing but mud. Yep, that just happened. All the way in the mud. Just fell completely on my side in the mud. Yeah, nice. Right at the end of the day. Nothing better. Well, look what we found here. Not much after how long I fell in the mud. We got us a nice little pond that I was able to climb into, shoes and socks on, and completely try to rinse myself off. So, yeah, I think we're going to duck into this shelter here. We're not that far from it, and I'm done. I've fallen 4 times today. Once sliding down the rock, once stepping over a limb. I just, top of my foot caught it and I ate it, and now twice in the mud. So yeah, I think I'm just going to be done. Going to be done for the day. But at least we get to enjoy this beautiful pond. Alright guys, we made it to the shelter. This shelter has an amazing view, and also the lake is right down there. Let me show you the view first. Look at that, that's right out the front of the shelter right there. So we're going to get fed, and then we're going to get ready for bed. I'm wet and I need to get dry. Alright guys, we are all set up in the shelter, got the sleep system set up. Leho has been fed, and I'm about to eat myself, and then I'm going to crash. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.